Morning, folks. It's a beautiful Saturday here. We thought we'd leave you with some Brenn and Andy outtakes here after our live concert last night.
Maybe we can make up for some of the mistakes last night. Yeah. Hey there, big feller. I'm here with Brenn in his new barn. You have a beautiful family.
Oh man, I'm so lucky. It's all about the mare and breeding.
Every good horseman knows it's all about the mare. It's true. And I stayed at the Hill B&B last night. Yeah. And you have the most beautiful family.
Yeah.
You have two strapping young lads and the most beautiful little girl.
Oh man, she's something
you have ever seen in your life. She just turned 11.
Just turned 11, yeah. Dude, got me wrapped around her finger too.
You are in huge trouble.
I know it.
When she becomes dating.
Yeah. You know, I got a thing for that though.
Really?
Yeah, I carry that 45 ACP around with me, you know.
I wondered why you carried that in your pocket.
That's so when the feller shows up to pick her up for the date, I can toss that at him and tell him, you know, those fly a lot faster after 10 o'clock. 9:30.
9:30, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Well, when she gets to be a teenager, let me tell you, partner, you're in for a treat. You really are.
Man.
Because when you have a conversation with your teenage daughter, you're not always on the same page.
Hot summer sun, Rickies and lime, cool water wind passing nighttime, running down off the snow-capped mountain peaks, rolling like waves on the shores of Sweetwater Beach. Indian summer days running from school, green-eyed girl and a reckless fool, the taste of her lips and the sun on her cheeks were sweet as my memories of Sweetwater Beach. But I can't go back and I can't be still, and I loved her then and I always will. And I close my eyes and it's just out of reach, like the love we made on Sweetwater Beach.
Being a father, I try not to bother my teenage daughter and her friends, but trying to be cool and not a fatherly fool, I joined their discussion of fashion trends.
Oh no.
Now, I'm an old cowboy, and I try not to annoy my daughter or right her many wrongs, but I had to jump in with a half-crooked grin when they started in talking about thongs. Yeah. Well, now, this subject, I know. See, I was young long ago, and as a young boy used to wear them all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, down at the pond, I grew quite fond of the footwear from the Five and Dime. We weren't talking about the same thing, no doubt. They were talking about ladies' underwear.
Oh.
You know, the kind that ride up the behind?
Yeah.
I swear I'd rather go bare. And I wish I struck dumb and had not succumbed to the temptation of being one of the girls. And it all went south when I opened my mouth and offered my wisdom and worldly pearls.
When you're 17, you got nothing to lose. Just freedom to run, freedom to choose, and lessons that only love can teach, sifting like sand on Sweetwater Beach. But I can't go back and I can't be still, and I loved her then and I always will. I close my eyes and it's just out of reach, like the love we made on Sweetwater Beach.
It's been a while, I said with a smile. In fact, I haven't worn them for years. All us boys wore them.
Of course.
It was stylish decorum, I said among mirth-laden tears. Of course, making them fit always hurt a bit as I'd wedge them into that tight space. I once wore my brother's. Or was it my mother's?
No.
They might have been trimmed in lace while I continued unchecked. My manhood was wrecked and I had the girls hanging on every word. All the girls choking, most of them croaking at the terrible things they'd just heard. So I carried on as if nothing was wrong and lamented about how they used to fit. The rashes they made, calluses they laid, until they were broke in a little bit. And they were awful hard, didn't protect or guard the things they're supposed to protect neither. And I didn't care much for the odor or such. Of course, I didn't wash them very much either. And they had no traction.
No.
Not even a fraction. Although their comfort can't be knocked, but the thing I hated most, I continued to boast, was the noise they made when I walked. Well, everyone around picked their chins off the ground, and my daughter explained what I had said. Ha! Well, now I'm glad that I didn't explain to them why. I want to be buried with them on when I'm dead.
Amen.
Yeah.
Innocence drifted on the soft, warm breeze. Now it's just a memory. There's a blue lake shining in my dreams tonight. Green eyes sparkled in the gold moonlight. And two young lovers run wild and free where the white caps break on Sweetwater Beach. But I can't go back and I can't be still. And I loved her then and I always will. And I close my eyes and it's just out of reach, like the love we made. Sweet is the love we made on Sweetwater Beach. Sweetwater Beach, Bear Lake, Utah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweetwater Beach. And she didn't wear a thong.
Well, good luck raising your daughter, partner.